1v1 finding the opening shot. Fame taken down. Norbert wants to try and peek in, see if he can maybe take down the bomb planter. He won't be able to deny the plant, but he does find Mighty Max. Evens things back up into that 4-on-4. And, oh, X5. The Steam Authenticator code, a huge kill from him. Takes down Boros, a little bit of a tippity-tap, and with a bit of support from Neelan, they now start to push in. Crucial is finding the shots, though, and that is a massive play from him. 2 kills, denies the entire jungle push, and now you're left with Z-Power, a 1 versus 2, and he's going to be taking the duel onto Nerds and can't find the shots. A nice attempt from K23. The way Endpoint's been rolling, doesn't look like there'll be too much going on. X5 does take down Crucial, that's nice. Unfortunately, over towards the A side, it's Nerds that's finding all the success. 2 kills for him has removed a lot of that A side defense. Fame should be able to get a kill here towards Connection. He will. That's an upgrade onto the AK as well for him. That's a nice weapon. Needs to be wary of the player close towards his corner, though, and he will get dropped by him. But X5, now on the Deagle, finding success. This is a costly round for Endpoint no matter what. 2-on-2. This is winnable for K23. No defuse kit might make things a bit of an issue, but Mighty Max caught out in the open now leaves it all up towards Surreal, and they know he's there. They're going to spam him down. 34 HP through the smoke. Surreal is going to drop a molly on that bomb. Hope that it's going to be enough to force him off it, and he just knows that with the defuse not coming through, surely he might have a chance, but he tries to push through the smoke, and that's going to be his demise. Maybe should have just played behind that smoke a little bit longer. And K23 actually going to come up with a round off the back of just pistols and the AWP. X5 getting a nice opening kill. Through connected towards this A site. Fame towards jungle is going to be a big factor. And he's able to find one, not quite the second as Surreal does trade out, but left with 4 HP. Needs to keep himself safe. Boros, huge frag, even jumps with joy off the back of that one. Norbert inside the site, the next target, and he's only able to secure a single kill before the aggression from Surreal is enough. And now you're left with X5, a solo retake required from him. He's already found 1 kill, left two more left to find. And Boros is ever so close. AK in hand. Norbert inside of the site has support now from teammate. Z-Power's rotating in towards CT, towards the ticket. You've got a player over towards jungle as well, but Norbert has shown his face and he's getting tagged down. Does at least find 1 before he's taken out of action, but losing Neelan as well is a big hindrance as K23 side. Taking Mighty Max down towards mid is a priority, and Fame does accomplish it. Z-Power as well, starting to get that up rolling, but still, X5 going down, leaves things in a 2-on-2, 10 seconds. He needs to get that bomb planted, and Fame is still in position towards the stairs. He goes for 1, gets traded, but 5 seconds. He needs to get that plant down. 4 seconds. Did he quite get it? I'm not sure. Oh, just about in the nick of time. Nerds gets the bomb planted. Z-Power, I think he thought he might have had it there on the time, just backed away. But now left in the 1v1, trying to figure out where Nerds may have gone from. No scope, not going to connect, and Nerds tags him down to 10 HP, but the pistol comes out, and it's not enough. He misses his shots, and Z-Power, with the no-scope, lays him out and secures K23 a third. Endpoint will push off the back of it. Molly goes down. That's going to start to tag down a few of these players as they push forward, but it's not going to stop Nerds. He finds a huge first kill. X5 trades it out. Neelan is looking for more from this short position. He's still got X5 alive inside of the site, who's looking for heads, and he's tagging and bagging. Mighty Max on the Mac 10, though. Goes for 2 huge kills to exploit the site and give Endpoint a bit of safety, a position to plant on. And they'll boost up on top of the secret box while Max taps in those digits. He's looking to try and find a player, and that's a huge shot. Fame just gets obliterated by Max's AK. Norbert pushing in. Does he go for the shot? Oh, he spots out the barrel. No, he doesn't. Oh, he didn't see the barrel. Norbert had it all. He had all the position to hold if this hit comes through towards the A side. Looks like Boros is looking for something, and that's a huge kill onto Norbert, able to pick him away from the ticket position, and with Mighty Max boosted in towards the window as well, finding success. They do spot Neelan as well. He peaked maybe a little bit too early, but wanted to find shots before they were able to get deep in towards the site, and he ends up dinking up Crucial. X5 and Z-Power, last 2 alive. Make it just Z-Power with that AWP. Over towards the B site, and Not much to do in this position. The 1-on-5. E-power. Spotted the shoulder. But he's being hunted. Is he going to be able to stay alive? That's the question, as they are searching for him. Surreal coming in through the market. Might be able to take him down. He will. They do lose Nerds, but that's worthwhile. Taking the AWP out of action. Loves to provide pressure in elsewhere on the map while his teammates do the dirty work in towards the site. And now they start their assault. 2 players to defend Neelan and X5. And they can go initially pretty well here. Neelan staying alive towards the back of the site. But is he going to get picked up by Crucial? He is. So it all ends up in a 2-for-2 trade. And the bomb planted into towards the site. Endpoint. They'll boost a player up onto Secret. Crucial's going to look for a chance, and he's able to find Z-Power as well into his market. He's doing good work with that AWP. 2 kills to his name already. Fame, the next player to come in through market, but they need to worry about Norbert from the apartments. And, well, that jump spot does exactly what Endpoint needed. But as the push starts to come through, Surreal, he finds the first. Boros removes Norbert from the action, and then you're left with Z-Power towards Ticket as the last man standing in this A-site defense. He might have a bit of help from Neelan coming from short rather soon, but Z-Power might not need the help. He's just tagging and bagging as he takes Crucial out the air. Needs to be wary, though, because there are players pushing very, very close. Boros, right next to the Ticket. His teammate does dirty work, and he is going to push through with it. Now that leaves Neelan alone, a 1 versus 3. Surreal is low. Boros has been chipped down. But it's Mighty Max. Well, as HEs are going to get used. I'd be interested to see. Potentially towards Ticket. But with Surreal dinked up. Yep, there you go. The nade comes following through. Takes Surreal out of action. But he did at least go 1-for-1 as the trades are aplenty. 3-on-3. CT secured, at least Ticket secured, as Nerds pushes forward. He's able to deny the bomb plant, and now you're left with just X5, a 1 versus 2. But oh, X5! He is going to give it to you, and it's K4 HP. Oh, he is almost dead. Well, they don't know that, and K23 are going to back away. They don't fancy this B site anymore. If X5 was able to get in, they would have definitely gone with it, but Mighty Max puts a stop to the initial assault, and the rest of them just weren't close enough to be able to trade efficiently. They rotate over towards the A site. Endpoint have read this. Boros in towards Ninja. Mighty Max jump spotting from Ticket. He needs to be wary because a single shot will take him out. And that Molotov would do the same job. Either way, he's dead. Now Boros strikes. 2 huge kills. Exactly what Endpoint needed. And Surreal is there for the 3rd as well. K23. Nerds can achieve some of the same prowess. It's going to be Max who takes first contact. I love the angle. Z-Power not expecting it. And he is removed. The AWP gone. Crucial needs to come in alive as well, but Max is doing everything he can. Now it's up to Surreal inside of the site, and he gets the first, but Fame is going to be pushing him down. He can't stay alive, but he's done enough. The bomb is dropped over on short, and Nert surely has a kill here. Fame, oh, just stays alive. 8 HP. This round is still winnable. If X5 can take out Crucial, or maybe Fame can take out Crucial instead, the headshot instantly rings on out. That nade might finish Fame off, though. How does it not kill him? 2 HP. Is all that nade does, and Fame is still tagging damage down, but he loses his support, and now he's left alone. Finally, the FAMAS will finish things off. And now they have absolutely 0 utility to work with. This is rough. Crucial. Already in the man advantage, and he'll double it up, taking Z-Power out of action towards mid. Just a little hunky-dory over the top of the smoke there, and Boros is on a huge flank. Fame did not expect that one. Even just Norbert and X5, and this is going to be 15 for Endpoint, and Crucial just will not stop delivering the pain. As X5 last man standing, will the auto-observer ever change? I'll manually do it myself, just so we can watch him. Coming through from Connector, but Crucial, he gets caught off, and now the assault comes through. Boros needs to find shots, gets one, but he gets taken down from Connector, or from Ramp rather, and that's a huge success from K23. They've been able to get themselves into a 3-on-2, now just need to get that bomb planted. and lock down these avenues, but it's Surreal and Max who need to push on in. 2 on 3. Smoke gonna go over deep towards the connector. Try and lock off the angle that Neelan's holding. A few spams come through as Mighty Max pushes on in. Once needs to clear out the jungle. Is Norbert going to find the shot? No, he isn't. Mighty Max actually secures it. And with the kills coming through, Surreals have found his teammate as well. Now it's left all up to Neelan for shot. Mighty Max needs it, and he gets it. Endpoint will secure 16 just in the nick of time. Diffuse kit to hand. And it is going to be the map pick of K23 being secured by Endpoint. That is a huge victory for them here in this round. But Boros, he just about spots the head of Z-Power there. Able to take the shot out with the USP. Norbert, does he clear this back bedroom? Yes, he does. That's a huge kill to find. That removes Mighty Max, and now Surreal is going to have to put up a sole defense towards this A site. Slow does it well blind. Norbert removed, and a 2-on-3 favoring the Endpoint side as they go and get that plant down. Nade should go into the site, do decent damage. Yep, chips away Neelan down to 73 HP. Makes things a little bit easier, but you're still going to be looking for those headshots, even with that sort of HP. But it's Fame towards the mini pit with the P250 that's going to be playing the headshot angle and firing shots. He will. He gets himself 2, and with a bit of support from Neelan, they collapse. There's a lot of infatuation with this banana, and I'm just going to say the banana's gone. So is Neelan. He's gone. Boros takes him down. Much like the banana, he's been peeled and devoured by Senor Boros. Unfortunately, X5, his banana brethren, is going to be able to find retribution at the plantation. Surreal looks in towards the site as he has taken down the long assault. That's the bomb drop. The seedlings are scattered for the banana tree. Well, Mighty Max fancied himself a bit of fried banana. Maybe he missed Pancake Day, wants to make up for it today. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, though. Endpoint. Looking pretty good here against the lesser weapon. There's a couple AKs for K23. And Fame does use this pretty well. Takes down Boros, gives them an opportunity. They capitalize on it, though. That's the question. That's the question we all want to know. K23, they've still got this lead coming here. It's 3-1. Endpoint need to try and break this economy on the K23 side and win this round out. We'll do so. Shot from Fame, unfortunately traded by Surreal, leaves Z-Power in the 1 versus 2. And Surreal, does he push through? No, I think he wanted to try and bait it out, try and force Z-Power off the plant and buy some time for his teammate to rotate over. Unfortunately, Z-Power, balls of steel, he'll commit to the plant. Surreal and Crucial now have to gang up 2-on-1 to try and take Z-Power out of action. A little bit awkward. Loses Crucial, but Surreal gets the job done. Gets it done, and if you wanted some of that, but I put it over in the bin, so I'd have to go and get it out the bin, which I don't fancy, to be honest. Nice angle from Boros. I think he's on his teammate's head. Yes, he is. Crucial being a little bit of a stepping stone to success for Boros, but it's Norbert who wants to be the stepping stone to the round win. Unfortunately, Nertz is there to shut him down. Mighty Max needs to be careful, but spotting players, he's just going to back away, buy a little bit of time for the rotation if he can, and it is Nertz who's going to be moving in with low HP. He needs to be careful he doesn't over-duel here, get taken down early. There's no nades for the K23 side to take him out with, but there you go. Kills coming through, and he's just going to spam through. Knows that Z-Power to investigate towards this B site. However, Endpoint, they're going to investigate as well. They're going to put a bit of pressure towards Banana, retake the car position. Smoke holds them back for the time being as the flashbang's going to come through. Nertz needs to gun them down and just get the first. Crucial finds one as well, down mid. That's a huge kill to find. It sets Endpoint up in a 5-on-3, and X5, is he trying to get out of the... Was he really struggling to get out of the pit? Out of underground? I hope not. Either way, his aim is true. And he's taken the AWP of Crucial down. That might be a weapon that Z-Power wants to wield here, but the problem is Z-Power's dead, as is everyone. Endpoint just position. Well, that flashbang is delightful. Fame, though, is playing it beautifully in return. You've got to respect the anti-flash. It's one of the many arts of Counter-Strike. The art of the anti-flash. Does lose his teammate, obviously. Not much you can do about that, but the instant trade is delightful. And it keeps things at least in a winnable situation here, where you're in a 4-on-3 on that Endpoint side. So just a man down for K23, but are they going to be able to find a way to wriggle into this one? Kind of the B site that's going to be feeling the brunt of this. Crucial and Max to try and defend. The nade from Crucial could do good damage. It does almost nothing. I think it does 1 HP of damage as they start pushing in. Crucial around the edge of the smoke. He's going to find the first as he tries to find an angle to play with. Mighty Max providing support, killing the player that was basically on top of him. Oh, I like that actually from Norbert. I really like that from Norbert. He wanted to try something different, went super aggressive towards Banana. Actually goes 1-for-1 as he pushes through the molly. Unfortunately, his team now need to find the success over towards the A side. And initially, it doesn't come, but Z-Power and Fame, they are getting it done. Leaves it up towards Surreal and Nerds. A 2 versus 3 retake on this A site is going to be required. And the positioning from K23 is actually really good in this one. Z-Power is going to have position, over towards the boiler. And Surreal might just walk into this one if he doesn't clear it. Though he actually is going to just pick up a bit of utility to work with here. Fame up on towards Graves. X5 still inside the site, but I think Fame could be the key pin here in this assault. And he is going to be getting both of those kills. Did lose his teammate in the site, but it don't matter. Matt's going for the utility. Plenty of utility as well for K23. And Boros and Nerds, well, that's one way to open up the round. Just immediately annihilating Z-Power from it. Fame, however, isn't going to let that one go unpunished. Along with Norbert, they have found a kill apiece. And Fame's still looking for more. He's been looking pretty good here on Inferno, all things considered. Despite the scoreline, he's been putting up good damage, putting up good kills. As Nerds wants to creep in towards A. And he actually is going to find Neelan there. I'm surprised. The smoke looked like it really favored Neelan towards the pit, but it don't matter if you don't have the bomb, because Fame taps down Crucial. Nerds is still finding more damage, tagging up Norbert, down to just 17 HP. He's super low on HP now, as is Nerds. And in the man deficit, Endpoint needs to finish up something here, but Fame, oh, he just won't stop until it's done. They're going to take long control, and Z-Power actually just fully backs away from it. The smoke's going down, actually limit the amount of information that K23 can get over towards Long, but it doesn't matter when they push through a smoke, and Norbert finds 2 Nerds. He will secure 1, Crucial another. Fame towards the pit, doing everything he can, but it's eventually traded into a 2-on-2. X5 and Neelan now need to try and manage a retake in towards this A-bomb site. Crucial inside of the site. Watching over towards Long. X5, he's tucked in. He's not been spotted just yet, and they'll hear Neelan approaching through short, and that might divert the attention of these Endpoint players and give X5 a chance to get into the midst here. That flashbang, good. It blinds up Crucial, and now they know exactly where he is, and they take them both down with absolute precision. On the T side of Inferno, they're not really finding any success at all. Haven't found a single round yet. And they might not do so here either, because they are just being ransacked towards top Banana. Neelan and X5, a dynamic duo, providing the frags, and already a 2-man advantage. Good shot as well, coming through from Z-Power. AWP works well for him there. Surreal falls, and now you're left with just 2. It's a bit of a compromising pose. Oh dear. Boros and Max, what can they achieve? Boros might have a kill here onto Norbert. He does. Good work there. Limits the deficit slightly. And it looks like they might try and rotate over towards the B site, but X5's position is beautiful. It anticipates it expertly, and now Mighty Max next in line. X5 gonna get it to you, and it's Endpoint falling on Vertigo against the Movistar Riders when they desperately needed him. He delivered some huge rounds to help cross them a line against the Riders. Now, K23, the next adversary, Boros, is able to find an opening frag, but next Z-Power misses the first shot. Deagle comes out, and he actually does collect, but there's a second player up towards the heavens, up towards the balcony that could provide a lot for Endpoint to be worried about. He's already found one shot, so they know he's there. And he's just going to back away, keep himself alive as X5 rotates over, but a man advantage for the Endpoint side on this post plant. Boros is in a beautiful position. Feign removed. Now X5 into the firing line, and that's a 4K for Boros. A huge round from him, finally. Shot from Z-Power. Removes Crucial, but losing his teammate makes things a little bit more awkward. Z-Power wants to fight again, and he will collect. Surreal now leaves it up to just Boros and Max, the two players who were tagged down early, to try and do the dirty work. A 2-on-3, two players to deal with inside of the site, and Boros, he's just going to creep through the smoke, but he doesn't anticipate Norbert, and there's the trade, now leaving Max alone, and Norbert is going to spot him out, gun him down, low HP, the factor there. Creeping towards the B site. Do they know Boros is close? Well, they do now. X5 doesn't care about that. He'll pick off Surreal. He's lost his teammate, though. And now he's hemmed in towards the Coffin's position. Boros is just on a mission. And he's delivered the parcel. X5 gone. Norbert will finally remove him, but he's given his team a chance. A 2-on-3. With the bomb planted, Max and Crucial need to lock this one down. It's their opportunity to break K23's economy here. K23, they're going to commit to this. Z-Power gets tagged by Crucial's up. Down to 13 HP he goes. It's going to be up to Max to try and secure the round now as he's lost his teammate. And he finds the first shot, not the second though. And it's Fame to secure K23 a 14th. They will stay alive yet again. Keep this economy afloat. Endpoint just cannot find on that rotate. Norbert finds the first X5. He's going to go to support him. Norbert needs more. Can't do it. But now X5 is going to be able to step into the plate. They don't expect him there. And he's able to secure the kill onto Boros. Leaves it now in a 3-on-4. Favoring K23. Can Mighty Max do anything? Neelan is going to peek out at the MP9. Shuts him down. His teammates are rotating over. But he's still standing guard, Neelan. Now another peek. The flashbang is perfect. Good damage. Can't quite finish off Crucial, but it might be all they need here. K23, just the damage, the delay, as X5 is here. Neelan support, and that is going to be it. 16-12 on map 2, and K23 fight back to secure a third map. A strong opener, as it's going to be Fame in towards the donut here, and he's going to be able to pick off 1, 2, almost a third. He's running out of ammo. Will surely get taken down. Does finally find the hand of fate of Crucial as Z-Power is in towards the site as well, and he's found 1 and 2, and this is just a clean pistol from K23. Crucial's all that remains. A flashbang coming through should fully blind him up, and with Norbert on the flank as well. X5 to just lay him out. X5 in towards the excavation. Can only go 1 for 1. As Endpoint garner a bit of map control over in that direction. Trade again, but Endpoint need more than trades, and there you go, Nertz is going to supply that needed kill, but look at the HP, 44 for Nertz, Surreal left on just 4, this nade could do good damage, but I think it goes a little too deep, yes it does, in Fame Doesn't take anything from it. And he might get picked off if he tries to escape Nuts, and he will. That leaves Surreal 1 versus 2 with 4 HP. This should be good. This should be good if he was able to pull it off. I don't think he's going to be able to. He's rotated around towards the house, and the bomb's planted opposite side, so Z-Power can just defuse that one. Fame even comes back over to provide the cover into the round. Max should be able to get the kill here, though. Norbert is in a difficult position. That smoke keeps him alive a bit longer, and he will start to get some support from his teammate. But look at Max. Oh, look at Max! Oh, that is delightful. That is exquisite. 2 kills. The spray transfer is perfect. Boros and Surreal have now been given an opportunity. Oh, and that's a huge shot as well. Boros is going to take this opportunity with both of his hands and start to devour it. They need to be wary, though. Fame is going to be on the flank. Z-Power coming from the front lines. That AWP could show a bit of carnage in this post-plant situation. Boros, though, he's going to look deep, and he might find Z-Power looking the other way, and that should seal the round if he does, and he will. Now Fame is all that remains, a 1 versus 2. He can find one of these shots, but surely the trade will be there, and there goes Boros. Now it's all up to Surreal, who's going to be playing in towards the house, and yeah, had a time for a break today. And I don't want to pass out. And I thought, you know what, I'll have a little bit of something here in the break and into the first few rounds. Just because, you know, it's probably the start of the game is often the least entertaining. There's Fame and Z-Power just rattling off kills, looking to find more success and shut Endpoint down before they can really chime together some rounds here. And this is certainly looking delightfully so. Crucial does get one, but tagged down. Him and Max are very low on HP. Z-Power with the AWP. A shot through the wall might get the kill. He'll wait until he can see the opponent. There's still new things happening on it, but Dust 2 has been the same for, like, years now. Crucial opens things up, finally getting something for the Endpoint side, but immediately afterwards, there is retribution to be made, and it is just K23 shutting down any semblance of Endpoint hope. Surreal, the last man standing, a 1 versus 3. K23 kind of just loving it right now. Norbert finishes things off. Good chicken, though, as they push in towards this A site. Fame finally getting a taste of the action again. It's been a while since he's been front and center on one of these sites, as now, I mean, he did go 2 for 1. Seems like that's what he does every single round. They seem to come towards the A site. He did have early success over towards Donut, but it's Mighty Max who's going to try and bring it back into an Endpoint round. 3-on-3 bomb planted, and Max is still going aggressive. Beautiful work from the IGL, just rinsing this defense. He has now lost Crucial, but he's got another flashbang coming in from Nertz that will provide the trade, and it's now all up towards Z-Power. 1 versus 2. It looks like Endpoint might have finally gotten back into the swing of things, and it might finally start. Of course, the AWP was saved from the last round, but still, the point stands. Oh, that's lovely timing. That's exactly what you want to see from Surreal. Just a random spray through the smoke, gets the perfect timing onto Fame. Z-Power misses his chance, and might get a second one onto Crucial. He does, and this time he will not miss. Nealon in towards the house, needs to go for 2 for 1, and he will exactly get that done. Mighty Max and Surreal now left in a 2-on-3 after an initially promising round. They're left in the deficit with 45 seconds to play with. Looks like they want to set up in towards this B site. Utility raining on down. X5 is in by the cubby. And are they going to clear him out? Doesn't look like it for the time being. A bit of spam from Nealon causes the attention. And there's X5 securing the first. Surreal trades out. Takes him down, but now left in a 1v2, sticking that bomb plant. He'll give himself as much opportunity as he can. Timer ticking down. Real. Still holding in from the house. Gets the first shot. Takes down Nealon. Gives himself the chance in a 1v1 now against Z-Power the AWP. Can it find the kill? He's hoping to try and bait out Surreal, but he's still not tapped the bomb. Z-Power's going forward to try and find the shot, and he's going to get nothing for his efforts. Surreal will clutch. This would be a great half as well. I mean, it already is a pretty good half from Endpoint, but if they could find 8-7 here, that would be absolutely perfect. Oh, aggression. Aggression from Norbert. They don't spot him. He's inside the smoke. He has everything. 1, 2, almost a third. He gets the third as well. And now it's all towards Mighty Max and Surreal. In the blink of an eye, the round is absolutely gone. And Norbert. Oh, you can't be serious. The spam through as well to find Max leaves it all on Surreal, and even the reliable Kia can't dilly-dally in his Endpoint. Gonna have to try and hold the line. Norbert finds the first Mighty Max, though, trading out, and he's able to find success. The FL is able to find a lot of success, and it's now just Fame and X5, but they might be the toughest duo yet! Oh, Fame! No way! Again, a pistol hero for the K23 side, leaves it up to Surreal in the 1 versus 2, and he's already won one of these out so far in this map. Why not make it another as he tries to push forward? There's no chance in that crossbar. This is interesting because Endpoint, they've backed all of their manpower away from this A site. This could give a free plant for the K23 if they pushed in, but they're taking things slowly. And Endpoint are able to divert a couple of their manpower, a bit of their manpower back in towards Donut. So they're going to have some presence here. K23 should still be able to plant the bomb, although Surreal, they're not smoked. He's not smoked off. That Molly won't deny the plant, but 2 on 4. It's going to be so difficult for K23 here. Looking like Endpoint are going to lock in the bonus round, and yeah, clean. 2 quick kills come through. Endpoint, nothing special. Bit of utility to work with as well. We'll see how they're able to work with it. Good opening from Surreal is they're just going to try and swarm this A site. Surreal's in a really good position, though. That smoke does block him off. Nades is... Well, I guess the smoke can block you off, but if you're just going to chuck a nade through and find kills with that, it doesn't really matter, as you're left with just Z-Power and Neelan 2 on 4. Z-Power, nice shot. AK recovered by Neelan. So we're 2 on 3 now, and potential for a little bit more, but no, not with shots like that from Nerds, as Neelan's now left all alone, looking the wrong way. Oh, I want to try and find something towards B. He can find a site. Oh, fires off a little quickly there. Saw the barrel. He gets a second chance, though. Crucial. Slides into Z-Power's AWP scope and gets dropped. Man advantage for K23. Exactly what they needed. Nerds finds one from mid, but again, the trade is good. Neelan will take him out of action, and it's going to be the Endpoint side scrambling to rotate over towards that A site. They're not going to be there in time to deny the bomb plant, I don't think. That's already starting to get tapped in now. But Surreal might be able to find a kill, and he will, but not able to get to safety in time. Leaves Boros and Mighty Max in a 2 on... Well, now a 1 on 2. And now a not on 2 sites through there. But that does leave Crucial very, very isolated towards the A site, and that's why, because X5 is able to pluck him out of the server away from the temple and take the advantage here. 20 seconds, the bomb shifted in towards the site. K23 have that man advantage. Z-Power wants to provide Overwatch as the bomb gets planted, but it's Neelan who's taken a lot of damage. Boros wants to try and capitalize and take the frag, but he can't quite do it. He's being pushed back by the spam from K23, and now X5 is in a great position. Surreal, if he pushes around the corner, he is gone, and he will be gone. Mighty Max, all that remains, a 1 versus 5. He takes down Neelan, but still, this should be way too much of a tall order as Fame finishes things off with a secondary plant over on that A site. Just risk it. Risk that they've not rotated yet, and he'd be right. He'll be able to get this plant down. He'll be able to play for the post plant and take the fights he wants to. And Endpoint are going to realize that as it gets planted. They'll have to rotate over. And Fame, he's going to take position towards the temple. Surreal pushing forward, though. He's going to use the AWP. This is a risk. This is a risk. The rifle would do the job in a single bullet. Now, Surreal is going to hold or tap the bomb. They have no kit. They have no kit. It's going to be a 10-second defuse. And Fame, can he find a kill? Yes, he can! Fame! Unreal! 10 HP! And the one got it in them to hold the line in overtime. K23. Can they find a sniff, a whiff? to get themselves into the lead. No, Crucial will shut down Norbert early on. An aggressive push over towards the B site. He hoped to draw attention, but it's going to be the main assault towards the A site that's coming through. Surreal, can he hold the ground? Yes, first kill comes through, but he's burning. He can't find more. He's trying to hold his ground, and he does enough to at least allow Mighty Max a follow-up. As a man advantage extends, X5 is going to push forward, wants to try and secure the site, maybe get the bomb planted, and he'll try and stick that now. But the spam from Nertz is good. Mighty Max is there for the follow-up. Gonna try and support towards mid. He's sort of on he's a runner bean right now between the two positions. As now the hit comes through towards B. He is here, looking to try and shut down the player in towards Cubby. That's Boros, who's still alive somehow. How have they not found him? Z-Power does take down Nertz, but Boros managed to get one from that Cubby. No Molotov to snuff him out. Crucial's now stepping up to the plate, and they need to get that bomb planted. 10 seconds. Can Crucial deny it? No, he can't. Fame shuts him out of the equation, and now it's just up to Surreal, a 1 versus 2. Deny K23 a 16th. It's going to be difficult. Bomb ticking away. Surreal using whatever utility he can scavenge here to try and make the situation a little bit easier. That smoke, it does block off both the T's, but still. The spam's going to be there. Fame's going to start creeping out. Surreal's wary. But oh! A huge double! Surreal does it all! And K23 falter. Not able to find the kill, but leaves him on just 17 HP. He's going to be a very, very soft target. But Boros is not. And Boros, he sniffs him out. It's a second kill as well coming through. The site is lost. It's up to the X5 to see if he can find anything from the house. Can he hold the line against these Endpoint players? They're going to get the bomb planted in just a short moment. And X5, oh, he just missed a chance at a kill there. But Nertz, he comes through anyway. Gets a lot of damage onto X5, but not the kill. So there's at least something. And with Neelan finding one as well, there's a chance. There's a chance for the Endpoint, or for the K23 side. As you look at the HP, Boros is so low. Crucial as well. A feeling the fatigue. Feeling the roughness as they'll tap the bomb. Surreal gonna push in, knows X5 is somewhere, and he takes him down, leaves it all up towards Fame, but Surreal will lock it in. It's gonna be Endpoint Sex at the RMR. They've done it. Takes them 2 qualifiers.